Hey, welcome back to White Album 2. We're playing through the closing chapter. So, basically, last time we were talking about going out again. We ended up canceling work for the first time to hang out with our friend Chiaki, which is crazy. Like, I feel like Haruki is finally breaking away from his workaholic reclusiveness and kind of opening up a little bit. So it's interesting. I'm excited to learn more.
わかった。スーパーでコロッケ買って帰ろ
う。出来合い？なんかだんだん手抜きになってない？
安心しろ。この前作ったカレーが具なしで残ってる。今日は奮発してコロッケカレーだ。
コロッケcurry? Oh my gosh.
ものすごく釈然としないのに、コロッケもカレーも好物の私はどうすれば
？Your report must be tough on you. Hope it's going well. Your seminar's pretty strict, isn't it? I can't believe they're making you work almost all the way until the winter break. I still need to hand in assigned work every week, but they don't take more than a couple of hours, so I don't really have to deal with my seminar all that much right now. But honestly, the graduate thesis thing looks pretty daunting. There's always at least one person who fails to graduate each year. I've got to give it my all so I don't end up being that person. Speaking of which, have you decided on a topic for your thesis yet? This is the first time I've been given an assignment where I'm expected to come up with the topic and work on it at my own pace. That's hard. That's probably the hardest part of university, is having to do a thesis. I feel like I've been thrown in at the deep end. But knowing you, Haruki-kun, it must be a piece of cake, right? You always went beyond the stuff that's covered in class and studied tons of stuff that wouldn't even have made it into the tests, right? I've always respected that about you. I'm actually really proud. Just kidding. She's not proud at all. You don't really think of it as anything special yourself, so me being proud sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? What is with this long text messages? Anyway, I'll be cheering you on. I'll text you again after your report's done. That way, I'll be able to send something congratulatory next time. Talk to you soon. The only thing I can think of is that in Japan, texting is much more rare, like SMS texting. So that's why they have apps, kind of like Facebook Messenger type of apps, because they get charged money for every text that they send. So maybe that's why she's sending us this wall of text. Cute.
じゃあ見せてみろ。
Izumi, who was sitting in front of me up until now, lets out an inarticulate sound and dives onto my bed, making a scene like out of an adulterous manga. The conclusion of the report is visible on the laptop screen, signifying a close to the arduous battle that has lasted over 20 days. Well, the last page looks to be in order at least.
もう頭が動かない。体も動かない。あと一月は何もしたくない。
Oh, congratulations. We should celebrate. We should have a party.
人のベッドで泳ぐな。
Stop swimming on my bed. She says she can't move, but she seems as energetic as ever. I scroll to the first page and start checking this report that isn't mine. It's only the cover page, and I already see something wrong. There's no title, no cover, and no name either. It's completely blank.
とりあえず24時間寝る。起きたらお腹いっぱいご飯食べる。それから三大欲求の残り一つ。
トイレならドアを出て左。
それは残りの一つを排泄欲と性欲のどっちに解釈しての発言？
What?
どっちも充足するっちゃするだろ。
What an odd thing to say.
私の悩ましい声とか聞こえてきてもいいの？
Hey.
帰れ。
Oh, so blunt. Ah, found a typo.
春樹冷たい。20日間もずっと一緒の釜の飯を食べた戦友なのに。
同じ釜の飯を食ったのは3回だけだし、俺が望んだわけじゃないし。
Then fix up the line break here and change the font size a little. Putting some emphasis on this part might work well.
何言ってんの。私のレポート提出なんて春樹以外に誰も望んでないでしょ。
卒業目指そうぜ、大学生。
The works cited list is all finished. Just gotta save it.
こんなところかな。確かに終わってる。
マジ？
Yay!
少しだけ体裁はいじったけど、内容に関しては文句のつけようはないな。少なくとも俺にとっては。
Congratulations!
大マジ？
論理が飛躍してるって言われるかもしれないけど、そもそも民間伝承が必ず理にかなってるわけでもなし、ちゃんと考察もしっかりしてるし、何より面白いし。
はあ、春樹にそこまで褒められたの初めて。
イエーイ！
お疲れ、泉。よく頑張ったな、お前にしては。
うっしゃー、やったー。
俺が合格って言っても進級できるとは限らないぞ。採点するのは教授なんだから。
いいよ、もう春樹に認められたんだから。一緒に頑張ってきた甲斐があったよね。
Oh, that's so sweet of her to say.
泉。
I might only be helping a stray cat through another day by tossing her a few scraps, but it does give me a bit of an overwhelming feeling of satisfaction. Wait, I just totally messed up there. A bit of an overwhelming feeling. What does that even mean?
もう安心したら一気に力抜けた。もう頭が動かない。体も動かない。
安心する前から思いっきり脱力してるくせに。
But I suppose that, for once, I can acknowledge her effort. No matter how hard I chased after her or urged her on, she couldn't have finished if she didn't have the dedication to do so herself. Even if her only driving force was not getting expelled.
ねえ、春樹、打ち上げしようよ。冷蔵庫にビール残ってたよね。6缶入りの箱が丸ごと。
なんでお前がうちの冷蔵庫の中身を知ってるんだ。俺でさえそんなの覚えてなかったのに。
あ、魚肉ソーセージもらったよ。安心して1本だけ残してあるから。
たく。
Has this girl ever heard of the word restraint? Well, I already know the answer to that. I open my fridge and find a barren wasteland, devoid of any form of sustenance. Just kidding, it's not that bad. There's that 6-pack of beer she mentioned. The fish sausage is there too. And last but not least, a pack of sliced cheese. If I combine these with the snacks that Takeya and Io left last time, I can probably whip up a platter of appetizers. Okay, should be able to. I glance over to the clock, and the plan I haphazardly threw together disappears along with the hours that already passed us by.
どうしたの？冷蔵庫空っぽ？だったら買い出し行こっか。
いや。
There's only an hour left until the last train.
大丈夫。おやつは3000円までに抑えるから。
そういう問題じゃなくて。
If we start drinking now, does she really think that she'll be able to go home in an hour?
しょうがない。今日は特別に割り勘だ。たく、自分のお祝いにお金出す女って珍しいよ。私ってもう少し評価されてもいいと思わない？
泉。
Now that I think of it, she did mention something about sleeping for a whole 24 hours, didn't she? Does she really plan on staying over again today?
さてと。じゃあ用意するからちょっと待ってて。ああ、ついでだからさ、お酒も買い足せない？
Well, I guess this was to be expected. She did produce results, and I never clearly said no to begin with.
泉。
Then,
チューハイとカクテルとビールももう少し。あ、ワインとかボトルで買っちゃう？
don't mix so many types of alcohol, you're gonna get sick.
今日はもう帰れ。
I need to clearly say no.
打ち上げ。
Aww.
もうすぐ終電だ。今から飲んでたらまた帰れなくなるぞ。
いいのに帰らなくたって。
俺が良くない。帰ってくれないと。
So strict, Haruki.
この前は止めてくれたじゃん。
この前は午前1時。今は午後11時半。
疲れちゃったんだもん。もう一歩も動けないんだもん。
お前今コンビニに行く気満々だったよな。
もう1000歩も動けないんだもん。
そこで調整するな。帰れ。
なんで？どうして急にそんなに冷たくなっちゃったの、ハルキ？
泉のご両親に申し訳が。
That's the most pathetic excuse I've ever heard.
そんなこと言っちゃったら先週だってとっくに申し訳立たないよ。
それはって何もしてないだろ。
ということは今日は先週とは違って私の親に申し訳立たないことしちゃうつもり？
ない。それはない。絶対にない。
もう一つ釈然としないことができちゃったけど、今は本筋を進めるね。ねえ、ならどうしてダメなわけ？
だから。
My left hand brushes against my cell phone. The name of the person whose dozen or so new messages still lie there and wait flashed through my head.
打ち上げだったらさ、週明けのゼミの最終日にしないか？そん時ならおごるから。
But I can't just say that. I can't tell her the real reason.
小木曽ゆきな？ああ、そんな感じの名前の子。
After all, I did tell her that she didn't need to clear up any misunderstandings. Since I turned down Inuzumi's offer to patch things up, I basically admitted that it's not her fault.
大学とかうちとか泊まり歩いてないでさ、ちゃんと帰れよ。親だって心配してるだろ。
Which means that if I tell her why I'm not letting her stay over, it'll bring up the issue of whether or not she was at fault again. Just like last week. No, it won't. You're overthinking everything as usual. Just have her stay over, but be like, oh, I gotta answer these texts. It's really that simple. Whether or not the entirety of last week, me missing that chance, and our current, still recovering relationship was all her fault. It's not. If you blame her for all that, really, that's awful. I'd be admitting that Izumi's each and every action has an unreasonably great influence on me right now.
駅まで送る。だから一緒に出よう。泉、ほら。
I pick up the jacket that fell off her shoulders and put it on her again. Her shoulders, drooping and without a hint of movement, are almost enough to tell me that she hasn't accepted my explanation in the slightest.
親なんて心配してるわけないって。どうせこっちのすることになんか興味ないんだからさ。
え？
The delay between my question and her answer catches me off guard, slowing down my reaction.
興味ある？
いや。
あるんだ。私が家に帰りたがらない理由、春樹的に気になっちゃってるんだ。
She's at it again. Despite looking so depressed, she suddenly peeks up at me and stares intently at my wavering eyes. I mean, it's clearly how she gets over her depression. I'm sure she has stuff buried too.
そう。私、幼い頃から母親に虐待されててさ、背中なんかあざだらけで。見てみる？
Oh, that's not true, I hope. And if it's not true, it's not cool to joke about that stuff either.
いや、それが嘘だってことは確信してる。理由は言わないけど。
After all, you took your top off in front of me not too long ago. There's no way I'd forget that beautiful, silky smooth back of yours so easily. Oh, jeez, Haruki.
じゃあ、義理の父親に性的虐待を。
Not cool, Chiaki. Don't lie about that kind of stuff.
もし本当だったら、今からお前の家に怒鳴り込むけどいいんだな。
いやー、私のこれからの生活のことも考えてくれないと。 春樹が一生面倒見てくれるってならいいけどさ。
今のがもし完全に事実だと証明されたら、いろいろな方法で全面的に援助は惜しまない。
Doing for damages, scholarships, and protecting her from possible abuse from others in the event the news spread to the public, to name a few. I'd protect her from any further wounds and do everything in my power to prevent her existing wounds from opening up again. Because, after all...
ごめん、今のも嘘。
Good. I'm glad she admitted that. That was not cool, Chiaki. That was really not cool of you to say in the first place.
俺じゃなくて本当に虐待で苦しんでる人たちに謝れ。心の中でいいから。
Good. Take it seriously. The odds of losing that gamble was ridiculously low anyway.
やだな、もう。どこまで私のこと分かっちゃってんのよ、春樹。もうなんての？惚れた弱みっていうか？
さあ、帰ろうな。駅までなら話の続きも聞いてやるから。
I swear, her house is somewhat far away, sure. But does that really warrant her acting like such a brat?
まあ、当たり前といえば当たり前なんだけどね。うち、義理どころか、実の父親もいないし。
へえ。
母親と二人暮らしなんだけどね。これが結構仲悪くて。
へえ。
だから、基本家じゃ寝ないんだ。大学とかネットカフェとか、春樹の部屋とか。
Yeah, I figured it was something like that.
最後のさも一般的なことのように言うのはやめてくれ。一度だけだろ。
家には着替えを取りに戻るくらい。帰っても1時間もいることないな。下手に母親が帰ってきたらすぐ喧嘩になるし。
でも洗濯してくれてるんだろ？
ハウスキーパーさんがね。火曜と木曜に来るから、その日が狙い目なんだ。
What is this?
さて、今度はどんな風に論破してくれるのかな？
Why does it sound so unspectacular, so commonplace, almost as if I've heard it somewhere before?
とは言っても、実際のところこれで話終わりなんだよね。脚色できないと途端につまんなくなるな。
No, never mind the fact that it sounds familiar. This feeling of not wanting to give up welling inside me is why her story makes me unnecessarily uneasy. My left hand brushes against my cell phone again. Since I told her to not wait up too late, I should at least report the progress of my report to her. No, it's not really because of a sense of obligation or anything. It's just that I have something I want to tell her. I'm yearning for conversation, to be connected with her.
Izumi.
Aww. But I'm not sure if what I heard just now is the truth, a lie, or simply a misunderstanding. It was just another bunch of thoughts she blurted out on a whim.
お前、やっぱさ。
But if I keep listening, the last train will definitely leave. And when that happens, I certainly won't be able to tell her to go home. So Oh no, this is so sad. I hate this. Oh my god. Truly in my heart, I would not make her leave. But as we're trying to be a jerk this playthrough, oh no, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Oh man, man. Okay, then just as you requested, congratulations, Kitahara Haruki-kun. My brother yelled at me just now. I guess it's a bad idea to light a few celebratory firecrackers when it's already past midnight. And when he saw the wine I prepared in my room, he even said I'm going way too overboard, with a face of complete shock. Well, enough about that. I guess we can start enjoying winter break now without having to worry, huh? Do you have any plans for the break, Haruki-kun? Are you going to be working part-time like always? I remember you saying before that Christmas and New Year's are always great for making money since most people aren't working. Is it the same this year too? Have you thought about just relaxing through the break at all? I don't really mean anything by that. I'm just a little curious. That's all. Yep, no other hidden intentions at all. Currently finishing my first glass and about to pour my second. Thanks for the congratulatory text. I still have finals in the 3rd trimester, but since I already have the credits I need, I'm more or less guaranteed to move on to 4th year now. The report was quite a challenge, but it helped me get some insight on how to tackle my graduation thesis, so all that struggling paid off. But more importantly, shouldn't you slow down a little, Setsuna? Didn't you used to get drunk after a single glass of wine? You do plan on waking up tomorrow, right? Sorry, Professor. I don't have an answer to that question yet. Time for the 3rd. I told you you'd get drunk. Your writing is all over the place, you know? Stop drinking already, okay? I don't want to be responsible for any other weird things you might end up saying. What do you mean, weird? Is me asking about Haruki-kun's winter holiday plans that weird? I don't really think so. I just thought that if you don't take part in some more lively events, like skiing or shrine visiting once in a while, you'll go senile in no time. Didn't you say you didn't mean anything when you asked that? You used didn't twice there, you know? Doesn't that sound weird, Haruki-kun? You're even a literature student. How embarrassing. Got him. Stop being so picky. I love that he said it out loud, too. You got angry. Haruki-kun got mad while trying to lecture me. This is so fun. Oh my god, that breaks my flippin' heart, dude. I'm not mad. You should go to sleep soon, Setsuna. You won't be able to wake up otherwise, you know? There's no way she's going to sleep. She's waited to have a fun conversation with you for 3 years. Yeah, I feel all woozy right now. I even promised to go shopping with my mom in the morning, too. Hey, should I give you a call and wake you up in the morning? Oh, that's so sweet. Please do. Oh, that was really sweet. She was waiting for a call.
本当に今まで寝てたか?
And so, hearing Setsuna's voice for the first time after an entire week is so... how should I put it? I'm probably feeling the same things as she is right now. Nostalgia, joy, and just a touch of pain.
皆さん、おはようございます。
おはようございます。
本日の早番ですが、ホールが中川さん、島本さん、飯山さん、杉浦さん。キッチンが下田くん、服部くん、佐藤になります。ホールはランチタイム終了後から順次休憩に入ってください。キッチンはヘルプが来るまで待って。ああ、それで杉浦さんですが、無事研修期間も終わり、本日から正式に入ってもらうことになりました。杉浦さん。杉浦さん。一応一言お願いできます？
はい。これからも今まで通りよろしくお願いします。何も考えてなかったのでそれだけです。
She sounds a lot more confident than usual. I wonder what's on her mind.
はい、それじゃあ解散します。 各自開店準備始めてください。
杉浦さん、テーブルの調味料やナプキンの補充お願いね。
チーフ。今日のメンバーこれだけですか？
まあね、いつも人手不足で嫌になるよね。あなたにも一人前以上働いてもらわないと。
それに関しては多分大丈夫だと思うんですけど。
相変わらず自信家だよね、杉浦さん。北原さんにあれだけぺしゃんこにされておきながら。
そう、それです。
何が？
来ないんですか？
誰が？
Is she doing this on purpose?
あ、北原さん？
まだ何も言ってませんが。
それくらい察してよって顔で睨んでたのに。いざ図星を刺されると嫌な顔するって何なの？
睨んでなんかいませんから。あと不機嫌そうな顔は生まれつきです。
そんだけ可愛いのにもったいない。
別にそういうこと興味ありませんから。
別に何も連絡ないよ、北原さん。
そうですか。
だいたい杉浦さんの教育担当として臨時で無理って来てもらってたんだし、用が済んだらもう来る理由もないでしょ。
結構ドライなんですね、チーフ。先輩のことあんなに頼りにしてたのに。
北原さん、そろそろ就職活動も始まるだろうし、あまりこっちの都合で拘束しても悪いでしょ。
それはそうかもしれないですけど。
さ、そんな細かいことは気にしない。そろそろ開店よ。
Nakagawa's got a really good head on her shoulders. I really like her. She's compassionate. She's good at what she does. I don't know, she understands the situation. I wish we were closer to her.
細かいこと。あのバカ。
Oh, she misses us. I see, so you started working at Goodies again. But you haven't quit that job at the publishing company yet, right? The report you were writing sounded really tiring too, so I'm a little worried. You're not pushing yourself too hard, right? But I know that when someone like you asks for something, you always see it through to the end, no matter what. Actually, about a year ago, I saw you working through the windows one time when I happened to walk past the store. It looked like you were lecturing the girls in there about this and that, just like you always do. Everyone looked so afraid of you, Haruki-kun. But whenever something happened, everyone knew to run to you for help. How long were you looking at me through the window? Jeez. You looked really busy running between the hall and the kitchen all the time. I guess that's just something you were born with. Even if you're a little scary, people will always want to gather around you and ask for help. I felt really happy when I saw that. It was like looking into the past again, and seeing that side of you that I once knew so well. That side of you that you no longer want to show me. Oh no, she's getting real. Let's cut to the chase. So, will you be working during the winter break as well? If it's okay, if it won't be a bother to you, then No, it's nothing important. Talk to you later. What a bad cover-up. You can edit a text before you send it, so why didn't she just delete those not important things? Exactly. She probably kept them there on purpose, thinking I'd be super curious about it or something. Setsuna's text was coated with a thin layer of poison. Has she lowered her guard just a little bit? Is she starting to show her true self? If that's the case, maybe this is actually a good sign. Keeping everything to herself without saying a word, almost to the point where she bursts and exhausting herself as a result of it. Up until a few days ago, she'd been repeating those actions non-stop, rapidly tiring herself out in the process. We can't see each other face to face, nor can we hear each other's voices, but we can still feel that we're connected. considering our current situation, this text-only relationship might be the most comforting solution for both of us. Man. Like, that's such a cowardly way out, but then again, it's a good first step. It is a first good step, I'll give him that. So, I think we will leave off here for today. Hopefully we're able to get a little bit closer to her. I just feel bad. It feels like we're in limbo right now, in this dumb texting zone. So, thank you so much for watching this episode, and until next time, I hope you take care. See you then.